Welcome, I'm Kimberly, and today's topic is on believing before you see it. And you probably have heard that notion that you need to believe it before you see it. And in regards to love, that may create a dilemma for you because if you're honest with yourself, you realize, well, you've got certain beliefs, like all the good ones are taken, or men don't want women like me, or I'm too old for love, or maybe he even has to meet certain conditions. All these thoughts and feelings expressing themselves to you when it comes to finding your love relationship, finding that partner. And this creates a dilemma if you subscribe to the notion that you got to believe it before you see it. And yet, if you're really honest with yourself, you'll admit to yourself, well, I don't really believe that love is possible for me. So do you need to believe it first? It makes sense, but do you need to believe it before you see it?
There is a logical point to this, because as humans, we do operate from our emotional center. Beliefs are expressed out of that center from our thoughts and our feelings that create these beliefs. And we generally take actions from our emotions.
We can always back up our beliefs by showing that they reflect experiences that we or others have had. And so perhaps you've heard that, well, what I need to do is clear my beliefs or go into some kind of healing modality. This too is a common notion.
And yet you may have tried this only to find out that that belief doesn't go away. It just ends up going into hiding to pop up like a whack-a-mole. The belief that you thought was gone forever, it just pops back.
You really need to keep repeating to yourself over and over again that you believe something, that something is being affirmed to you, to your subconscious, if you really don't believe it. That's lying to yourself. And a part of you, your subconscious that expresses itself to you in many, many ways, including dreams, knows that you're lying to yourself. And that clearing, that continual trying to change this unwanted belief is actually sabotaging you because your subconscious knows you don't really believe it.
Truth is, people can create things, whether or not they believe it's possible. There are high-performing people like Mariah Carey, who don't have high self-esteem, and still she created what she wanted. And if you think about it, you'll likely remember times of going for something, believing that you'll get it, and it really didn't happen. And that there have been other times where you had your doubts, but you created what you wanted anyway. If I were to have gone on my own belief that after being by myself for a number of years, well, I never would have created a relationship with my husband because I believed that men only wanted young women, and all the good guys were taken anyway. I believed I'd waited way too long while I focused on building a career, and now I was outside of the practice of the dating world. I still created the relationship, but I really didn't fully believe that until I actually saw it created, when the possibility became a physical reality.
You don't need to problem solve your way out of this because you can solve all the problems that you have, every single problem you have, and still not have what you want. This is not about problem solving. It's about what you want, and you want what you want whether or not you think you can get it. So the first step is deciding what do you want? And then writing that down and making a choice that you're going to create this relationship. What does it look like? What are you doing together? What's this person like? Live that within your imagination. Focus on that. Be within that. That is the very first step, that you are being within the relationship, living it in your imagination.
You are within the end result of the creation. Like an artist visualizes a painting and then paints what they envision. An artist isn't thinking about whether they believe in the painting. They're just painting. Beliefs aren't a part of the equation for the artist. It's from this place of the music within you, the dynamic urge to create what matters to you. You create it from here. It's about the creation of what you want, and relationships are no different when it comes to creating. In this outcome, it doesn't matter what age you are. One of my very favorite couples, they met just 2 years ago through Silver Seniors, and they're in their mid-70s.
I've made an audio meditation to help you get into the feeling of that soulmate, of that partnership that you would like to create. It's in the About section or in comments, so please hit subscribe if you would like to be notified about future videos. And I will see you next time.